Welcome to the Turing Test, your daily deep dives podcast. Today we're diving headfirst into how AI is leveling up video games. You ever get that feeling when an enemy NPC dodges your headshot trick as if it's actually reading your mind?
Yeah, that's wild. It's almost like the NPCs are, suddenly alive in ways we never expected.
Exactly. And let's kick things off with that hot question. Are AI-powered NPCs nearing a mini Turing test in our games? NVIDIA's Ace demo at CES 2024 totally blew minds, with barkeep characters that engage in natural and unscripted chatter, even remembering your previous conversation.
Right, that's super impressive. And it's not just the dialogue. They synced AI with speech-to-text, large language models, and facial animation, all in under 50 milliseconds. Seriously, that's nano-fast for interactive realism.
So it's like the NPCs have a method acting vibe going on.
Yeah, that's right.
But then take Ubisoft's NEO NPC prototype, for example. They pile on unique goals and memories for every townsperson, which adds a whole another layer to immersion.
Sure, but isn't that sometimes a double-edged sword? Gamers adore it until the characters get too human-like and then suddenly break character. That uncanny empathy can really yank you out of the story.
Absolutely. The trust gap is real. And that brings us to our second big question. Will generative AI replace human-level designers or just amplify them? Consider Candy Crush, which now drafts thousands of puzzles each week using machine learning.
I see your point. Yeah, but as AP News highlighted, King's design team still curates those drafts, so there's a powerful co-creation element. It's like AI is the brainstorming buddy, while humans, bring that magic finesse.
Right. Co-creation seems to be the sweet spot. And over on the experimental side, check out Descartes' Oasis, a game where a transformer model literally draws every frame on the fly. It's described as surreal Minecraft chaos by Wired. But then, that erratic charm might be just too wild for a cohesive narrative.
Yeah, it's like juggling chaos and creativity. I'm curious though, don't you think sometimes AI might be too unpredictable for players who crave consistency?
I get where you're coming from, but that's where human oversight shines. Designers can polish the rough AI drafts and keep that balance between innovation and familiarity.
True. Moving on, question 3 is a real kicker. What happens when AI not only helps us play, but starts beating human players outright? I mean, remember OpenAI 5's Dota 2 Showdown or DeepMind's AlphaStar Demolition in StarCraft 2?
Exactly. And now, fast forward to 2025, where teams are training shooter bots to learn tactics from hundreds of hours of pro Counter-Strike 2 footage. Imagine a bot that can pre-fire every hidden corner with pixel-perfect precision.
That's both impressive and a bit unnerving. Right, and that's why some esports leagues have already set up AI-only brackets, so human players still get their shine. It's a whole new competitive ecosystem.
And yet, but here's the twist. While AI is raising the bar for play, it's also fueling advanced cheats. Valve's forums have seen a spike in kernel-level aimbots that mimic humanish randomness. AI giveth and AI taketh away.
Yeah, it's a real ethical battleground. Speaking of ethics, our fourth question, can personalized difficulty powered by machine learning actually keep players in that magical flow state?
Oh man, this one is fascinating. A 2024 IGDA study found that about 35% of indie studios are using procedural or AI-driven tuning. So every boss battle scales dynamically with your skills.
Right, that adaptive gear can really get your adrenaline pumping. But at the same time, if it's not done right, players might feel manipulated, as if the game refuses to, let them dominate even when they're on fire.
Absolutely. Researchers Fuchs and team detailed in their personalized dynamic difficulty adjustment paper how imitation learning agents can mirror your moves and then crank up the heat just a notch beyond your comfort zone.
Yeah, it's a fine line between challenge and frustration. And devs really need to give players a choice. A toggle for adaptive mode so gamers can keep control over that difficulty dial.
That's spot on. And then, our final big question, what guardrails do we need to keep AI gaming fun rather than oppressive? Labor groups, for instance, are highlighting job anxiety. AI writing quest dialogue, drawing concept art, even voicing NPCs. Remember the 2023 SAG strike over synthetic voices?
That's a big concern. Plus, content safety is absolutely critical. When generative tools pull data from all over the messy internet, studios must filter out hate speech and spoilers. Imagine an in-game nemesis system that accidentally drops real-world slurs. Lawsuits would be, imminent.
Exactly. Clear ethical guardrails are the only way to ensure that while AI levels up the game mechanics, it doesn't turn into an oppressive force that steals the joy out of gaming.
Keeping the fun factor high is the ultimate goal. So, to sum up these power-packed insights, conversational NPCs are here, but walk a fine line with that uncanny valley. AI-assisted design is like infinite brainstorming buffered by human creativity. Super AIs are rewriting competition in esports. Personalized difficulty offers both adrenaline highs and potential pitfalls. And ethics and guardrails will shape how far we let AI evolve in our games.
Yes, it's this dynamic push-pull between innovation and tradition. And even when AI is taking some over-the-top leaps forward, what players really crave is that you did it moment that only great design can deliver.
Truly. I have to say though, while the tech is undeniably cool, isn't there a risk that too much reliance on AI might dilute the human touch in game design? Well, I'd argue that it's more of an evolution than a replacement. Humans still oversee and refine these outputs, ensuring that the emotional narrative remains intact. I can buy that, although I worry that if we push too far, the art of crafting memorable experiences might fade.
Fair point. It's definitely a balancing act, one that every studio faces in this rapidly evolving landscape. It's like having a supercharged level editor that can generate endless drafts, but still needing the human eye to perfect that final masterpiece.
Right, and it reminds me of that old adage, tools help, but the magic is in the storyteller. AI can create endless possibilities, yet the player's emotional journey is what makes games unforgettable.
Exactly. And as we wrap up, it's clear that technology is not just about efficiency, it's about crafting richer experiences. While there's still a lot to figure out, these innovations are setting the stage for a future where gaming is like fluid, personalized, and super engaging.
Absolutely. And that's our lightning round takeaways. Conversational NPCs are evolving. AI-assisted design amplifies creativity. Superbots are shaking esports. Dynamic difficulty adjustment offers both thrills and challenges. And an ethical framework is essential to make sure fun stays at the forefront.
Yep, and no matter how advanced the AI gets, that human spark, those moments that make you cheer after conquering a level, remains irreplaceable. It's like every tool and every upgrade is just a means to enhance that core experience.
Right, so the beauty lies in that blend of tech and artistry. Exactly. And as we close out today's deep dive, it's a reminder that while AI might be leveling up our games, the heart of gaming, the challenge, the triumph, the thrill, is something that transcends technology.
For sure, it's a power-up for creativity as much as it is a revolution in gameplay. And hey, whether it's an NPC remembering your last chat or an AI bot pre-firing every corner, the essence remains. Great design fuels a great experience.
And that's what keeps gamers coming back for more, chasing that unique, electrifying moment of victory.
Exactly. So, thanks for joining us on this journey through the cutting edge of gaming AI. Keep those discussions alive, and don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments, good or bad, we want to hear it.
Yep, hit that like and subscribe, and let's keep leveling up together.